Hey guys, what's up? So it's been a while. It's been a while actually. Sorry, I'm looking for my phone because I took a picture of the notes that I wanted to talk about. A few things I wanted to touch on today's video. I think for on my channel I would do more of like sit down talks. So I've been wanting to film this particular sit down for like, I say days now, and I've been wanting to film like a meditation one for like months now, and I have the video down. It's just what I'm going to say that I've been putting off. So hey guys, what's up? How are you? Fun. I guess this is the first place I'm going to reveal this, but I am in graduate school. Yay! So we finished our exam exactly, well, I finished my last exam, funny enough, exactly a week from today, because it would have been a week and an extra day because I'm supposed to have been done on Friday, but I did not turn in my paper until on Saturday, and my professor was so gracious enough to take, because it's like a project that I was doing for my final exam. Anyways, since my exam, I've been going through like tremendous like stress, in that I've just been stressing and thinking about and basically planning for the next quarter, because in the school I'm in, we don't do by semester, so we do by quarters. So we have like 3 quarters that are mandatory, and then the summer. Usually semesters is just like first spring and fall, but us we have fall quarter, winter quarter, and spring quarter. The summer is optional in both cases. Anyways, so planning for the winter quarter, I've been under immense pressure, and whenever I see someone not having the best time, I've heard this a lot, but it's actually true. It's easier to believe in someone else than to believe in yourself, because you know what? I take that back. That is not my truth. I believe in myself a lot more. My truth, I believe in myself. I am believing a lot more in myself. But I've been going through like immense pressure. My wonderful family have been I have like a host of therapists which are always available to me, and I cannot thank them enough. I love them from the bottom of my heart. But basically, if I can sum everything up for what I was feeling, it's just fear. And I'm still in the process of getting through everything, but now I know that it's okay to breathe. So I wrote a few notes because I felt, some people might be going through the same thing. Some people might be feeling such anxiety and stress and worry about the future. I mean, who isn't? But if you're not, congratulations, you figured out yourself. Some of us are still getting there. I was going to take off my do-rag, but I like the way I'm looking so, proper. It's night now. It's like 10:32. I was watching Netflix and I decided, you know what, I might as well just get on with this video. So throughout this time that I've been stressing over myself and possible ways I could possibly make things happen, I've been in a lot of doubt and not doubt and believing. And to believe in something, it's so crazy. It takes a lot of courage and like absolute trust to believe that something is going to happen. And for me, as a Catholic and a practicing Christian, I believe in God, and I know with God all things are possible. But when I start questioning myself about like certain things, like, oh, there's no logical way out of this, because I try to figure out the way to solve the problem and all of that, But this is what I kind of I tell everyone this, but I should begin to take my own advice. I tell people a lot, like, if you cannot believe it, like if you yourself cannot believe it, if you cannot make your mind believe it, like how much other people, like if you cannot convince yourself, how would you convince other people? How would you convince the world? Like, how is that even going to be a reality? So you have to believe something through and through for it to happen for you and for it to come to pass the way you want. And then that's like the trick. You have to believe something like 100%. And I have this, I don't know if it's the controlling side of me, because I want to always have everything, prim and proper, and I know, the exact plan. The one thing I hate, I cannot stand is like someone acting so confused they didn't plan for this. I'm like, nope, this is supposed to be planned. But because I always plan out everything, it's kind of scary, I would admit, to kind of believe and just go with faith. And you have to believe it through and through. You have to believe it and stop, worrying that it's not going to happen. It's I think I'm just going to rant on here how much you have to believe it, because if it's anything, I'm learning to, the more I speak it, the more I affirm it, it's going to be as I have requested. So I'm just ordering from the Cosmic Kitchen. Shout out to Louise Hay. But with the affirmations and positivity and positive mindset I've been learning this, like, honestly 2021 has been a year of like tremendous growth, spiritual growth. Honestly, 2020 was mental growth. Like, I grew so much in my time away from school and spending much more time with myself. But you know what, let me just get to the gist of this video and stop talking, because it's already like 7 minutes 30 seconds and I want to cap this off in 10 minutes. So I don't know what you watching out there might be going through, but you have to know this. Actually, I wrote this down so I can get this right. It's pressure, guilt, and basically not letting go. Basically, they can all be summed up to the same thing. But if you feel like immense pressure that you have to get something done, you don't give yourself like breathing space. Like, you feel like it has to be done then, and anything you do to kind of make yourself happy. Okay, let's say I feel pressure to get a work done. Making an example, this is not exactly what is going on in my life, but just give example, getting the work done. But at the same time, I'm feeling that immense pressure. I feel like I need to deny myself of everything that is enjoyable until I'm done with that project. If I'm doing anything that is like, that is considered leisure, I feel immense guilt, like I'm supposed to be getting things done instead of here having fun. And that way I deprive myself, like a way of punishing myself. I deprive myself of like everything until I get that done. And I just, sometimes you just take a step back and kind of like let go and know it's okay to, be happy without having to accomplish everything, perfectly. You're definitely on your way to accomplishing it. Please don't get me wrong. You should not stop in accomplishing that goal, because I'm a big believer of you must accomplish your goals. But no, it's okay to kind of take a breather, relax, pat yourself in the back, look back at your past battles or what you have gone through, and say to yourself, like, I may not know how this stuff that I'm stressing about is going to turn out, but look, this time I made it out, this time I made it work. Thinking of your past, oh, at that time I thought it was the end of the world, but look at me now, I came out of it. I didn't drown, I'm on the other side, I'm stronger. Remember to pat yourself in the back and be grateful for your little or big wins. It's really, It's really helpful. I know, and I always keep trying to remind myself, every time to. I tell myself, okay, just think, where were you last year? Like, what were you doing? How were you processing things? And then I remember to be like, wow, I have come, I have come through a lot, and I'm growing in wonderful ways that I didn't even think I would. And that, makes me happy and satisfied that it's not because failure is something that sticks more in your head than success. Your success, you celebrate it. I mean, let me not generalize, but typically for success, people just celebrate it in that moment, and that's done. But if they fail at something, especially, I would say, especially people who haven't learned to take failure as like a stepping stone, or failure as like a teacher, or like a teaching moment. Like, failure is going to stick more in your mind than your joys and your wins. So you tend to think more of, oh, you failed in this, you failed in that, you failed in that, but you don't remember to count your blessings, or taking back, being able to be grateful and showing gratitude for the little and big and wonderful things you have accomplished is really, honestly, really helpful. And it helps ground you as well. It helps motivate you and, encourage you to know that you've got this. That it in the moment it might seem that you have so much to do. You have, it's so much work, you have to keep grinding. But if you're, think back at something in the past where you had to, be in a similar situation where you had to work to get that done, it kind of gives you, you can breathe, like, a sigh of relief, in that this is a familiar situation. Before, when I was in the situation, I was so stressed because I thought, it's like a do or die affair. But look, I came out of that situation, so I am strong and worthy enough to get out of this situation as well. So the whole saying of what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Honestly, if I go down the whole path of different sayings, a lot of saying in this life, they actually have meaning and depth to it if you actually think of it. But you know what, it's almost 13 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this video up here, and I'm going to leave you with what I posted on my sister's Instagram post, her most recent post. Follow her, love her, amazing, sexy. So what I posted basically was that fear is not only a choice. Fear is not only a choice, but yes, fear is not only a choice. Fear is not only a choice, but it's, I don't remember exactly what it is. It was something about fear being a choice. Give me one quick second. I'm going to get it for you. I have to log into my Instagram from my laptop because I'm using my phone to record, and this other one doesn't even have Instagram on it. So this is why it's good to have multiple devices. I'm grateful for my multiple devices. Let's see. Where is my baby? Type in her name. Herbs. Okay. Basically, her post was, let's play a game. I was these years old when I learned /knew/found out that. So my comment was that not only is fear a mental cage /restraint, but it's overall a personal choice to stay in it. I had to think of something deep for you, my dear. Anyways, it's just that, fear can basically cripple a man. Like literally, fear can cripple you and keep you in cage. And like honestly, think of it. What good does fear do? Yes, it definitely forces you to be conscious about a lot of things and then have, contingency plan. But being so scared of something that you're so crippled to do anything, what benefit does that gives you? Apart from having, contingency plans. It just basically just stifles everything. And, just, think of, I'll just title this video Fear. And I want you guys to think of fear in a whole new level right now. Anytime you catch yourself being scared or afraid or fearful of a situation, just ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? If you're going to jump off a plane, that's drastic. But if you're going to jump off a plane, think of it. You know what? No. That is not. That's not the right example. Think of if you're going to go ask someone out, think of it. But you're scared because you're scared of what them saying no. Think of it. What's the worst that can happen? They would say no. And then they will, if the worst of the worst, and let's say this person's an absolute not nice person at all. The person went to go and tell a lot of the whole school or the whole neighborhood knows about, the person turned you down. What's the worst that can happen still? You die of embarrassment. No one ever dies of embarrassment. Like, that's not a thing. And most likely it's going to be in your head thinking that everyone is thinking about you. In that, I'm sure there are certain situations where people are legitimately without work and have time to be on your case and talk about you and all of that. But anything they say or do will only get to you if you choose to let it get to you. Just don't let it get to you. Be unfazed. Be your unapologetic self, and they will just stop. Honestly, just try it. When someone is trying really hard to get to you, just be unfazed. Make that choice to not be fazed by their shenanigans, and miracles, my dear, miracles. But yeah, I think I'll leave you guys with this, because I made a note. I must get to this note that I made. I made a note, so I'm going to leave you guys with one more thing: is be grateful. Look back on your achievements, past achievements, or whatever, and know it's okay to pat yourself on the back. Smile, soak in the moment and the realization that you did it. You made it through, you figured out a way forward, and you didn't drown. You lived to fight another day. Well, thank you so much for joining me in this wonderful self-realization videos. So many more to come in the future. I have one here talking about, how kids are so carefree, and I want to harness that carefreeness and just go for what I want, because there is no limit. The limit is just in your mind. Anyways, bye. Thank you so much for watching. If it's your first time in this video, the first time in this channel, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and please join the fam. I need you guys. And I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, and 2022, so much more. I have so much great plans for my channel. So I guess I'm going to leave you guys at the 20-minute mark. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you guys in my next one. Please come back. I'll be expecting your lovely faces. Bye. And if you have similar experiences or something to share or you want me to learn about, let me know in the comment section. Bye. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never